Well, I think that it was a situation where we had a great practice on Friday, probably the best practice we've had since I've been here. We loaded up the plane, went through all the checkout stuff around 4:30 or 5 o'clock, got to Jacksonville, and those people were, awesome. I mean, everything was Minnesota, and, it was an awesome ceremony for Gary, and our kids lined up and as honorary pallbearers, and it was just, it was a good day, a long day, but a good day, and honored a good man. And we keep moving forward. But Gary's family, I know they were tremendously appreciative, and those people in Jacksonville love Minnesota and what it did for Gary Tinsley. And I think the feelings both ways, and we certainly shared that with him. So it was certainly a tough day, but a good day for the family and being together with our players. I think Gary's mom and dad feel like they've adopted a whole bunch of kids, so that's a good thing.
So the offseason was a lot about bringing these guys getting closer together, spending more time together on and off the field. Did you see in this last week these guys maybe even take that step further and gel even more through the adversity of a situation like that?
I think we all have. I think when you have tragedy, things of that nature, you either come apart or you come together. And I think that, including myself, I mean, it certainly puts thoughts in what you're doing and how you do your thing, how your life, and and what you're saying to kids and all that. I think it affects all of us, but I think it affects us in a good way. And I think it has brought us together and gets you closer, and it should.
Switching gears, is it Mike Rawls going to be probably out for the rest of the spring, or is it just the hamstring that he?
Well, we've had, right now you get to this time in the spring, we've got a couple guys that, Devin Wright, he had just a great scrimmage on Friday, and was tight today hamstring wise, and we won't take any chances. We're not going to do anything that, we're not going to play somebody in the spring game or anything that has any question that we're going. But we'll see how he is. I mean, today's Tuesday, and we'll see how, Kirkland's come back and done some good things after a hamstring. So it's just, don't really know how bad it is, and I think we'll know a lot more as the week goes.
Will you have a spring game a little different from last year?
No, we plan on having a spring game, dividing the teams up, and TCF Bank Stadium and TCF representatives on both teams, all those kind of things. If we can finish up through Thursday to have enough healthy bodies to do it, but right now we plan on doing it, and we feel we can.
Is it true you guys have a draft?
Well, we won't. We drafted all the. We're not going to have the coaches and draft each players. We'll sit down as coaches and get the kids divided out. But we have drafted everybody else out. Coaches will be split up and all those kind of things. And that's what we try to do. The competition, certainly Friday night, today. You're trying to create situations where the kids learn, football. You have to do that.
When you're looking for weapons this year offensively, where does John Rabe kind of fit into that scheme of things?
Well, John, I think anytime if you look in pro football or college football, if you have a productive tight end and somebody that can get open and make a play or two and also can block, it's important. So, John's going to have to be productive. Devin Tufts is going to have to be productive. Malcolm Moulton was productive today. I mean, we need those receivers to step up, and I will tell you they've gotten a whole lot better in the last two practices.
Talking about that spring game, what are some things you're going to be looking for coming up on Saturday?
Get out of there healthy. That's the number one thing, every time we go to practice and everything that we do, we want to see our team get better and execute better, not be sloppy. Today, we went through Friday night, and I don't think we had a penalty until the last, 6 plays of the scrimmage, and we had about 3 of them at that point. Today, I thought it was a little bit more sloppier than it was on Friday, but again, we had 3 days off and so forth, so sometimes you're not quite as clean, but overall I think we're getting better and we're learning a lot about our players.
You tend to reschedule